not gonna lie, when I saw this news earlier this morning, I was just pumped, because Oshi no Ko is easily one of my favorite ongoing manga to currently read, because it's just good. It is a high quality series, really good artwork, and I don't know, I love it. I really do love Oshi no Ko, and obviously the series has definitely boosted in popularity in the past few months, especially with the overall anime announcement, etc. So it's really nice. Finally, I think we got our first actual look at, like, the anime. Like, this is the first PV trailer that came out earlier today, and I'll have this linked in the description if you want to, check it out for yourself. It's a very brief trailer, but it does kind of demonstrate what the artwork's gonna look like, some of the animation, etc. And I really think that this is a legitimately good trailer, because I think it doesn't give anything away, and I think that is a big detail to this series. I'm very happy that this PV just does not give anything away, and if you're going into this completely, like, blind, without, like, any information, no prior knowledge, this is a legitimate good PV to not spoil anything, and kind of make you interested in what it's going to actually be about. And I'll talk about that in just a second, but let's kind of talk about all the news. So basically, we had this key visual that came out earlier this morning. I posted it, and this is a beautiful key visual. Like, when you look at this, you're like, oh, this is gonna be a wholesome anime. It's going to, be about a mom taking care of her children. It's a very beautiful, key visual. I really love this key visual and all that. And also, another big detail that people are gonna notice, especially if you haven't read the manga, is obviously the eyes. So you look at the eyes of our characters, you can see their eyes have, like, this star-looking shape in it, and it's a really unique design. I want to point that out. I've always been a big fan of Oshi no Ko's, like, eye design, especially with the characters and how they have, like, the star shape in their eyes. Just big fan of that. Now, as for the trailer, once again, visual department, it's really good. It's supposed to look glitchy like that. But basically, for the visual department, it's legitimately a good-looking anime so far. Now, we do have to remember that this is an early look, and this isn't obviously the full representation of what the show is going to look like. However, I do want to tell you guys, if you're unaware, the series is supposedly coming out in spring of anime 2023. So, yeah, basically next year, after, winter kind of wraps up, we're going to be having, this series airing in spring. And as I talked about in my video yesterday, there's a possibility that Mushoku Tensei Season 2 could either air as well in spring or maybe in summer. So around that time period, we might actually have Oshi no Ko and maybe Mushoku Tensei airing side by side. Now, once again, that's just me throwing it out there. This isn't confirmed, obviously, with, Mushoku Tensei, but that is food for thought. But getting back on topic, though, let's talk about who's working on this. So, Doga Kobo is the one working on this. They're a relatively known, animation studio. They're not, like, the most popular of all time, but they have definitely worked on series that people would recognize, like, this series right here. I'll scroll down, I'll let you see it, you can pause the video, look for yourself. They are known for quite a few series that they've worked on over the years. I think people will instantly see some that they can recognize. They like making Moe Blob series. I mean, look, they made, Himoto. They are legitimately, they can make some good stuff. They make some really wholesome slice of life series. They have some really good, just, like, artwork sometimes. I don't know, I think that they're a perfect studio to really represent, Oshi no Ko. Now, here's the thing. I think that this might be one of their biggest projects, I would say, they've ever really gotten, now that I think about it. I could be wrong there, but this is a very high-profile series that is making a lot of waves in the anime and manga community. Now, talking about this series, actually, I do want to mention something. So, the writer of this series, if you're unaware, I believe is the Kaguya author, actually. Yeah, so look at this. The original creator of Kaguya-sama is the one that writes Oshi no Ko. And I know there's going to be some that are already aware of that, but it is definitely something that many had no idea about. And they'll probably notice some similarities, maybe with designs or something. But yeah, so Oshi no Ko is written by the Kaguya-sama author. Yeah, pretty crazy. But, anyways, getting on topic, I want to show this. So this is some, designs for the anime my good friend Nama kind of posted. Basically, we get to see a little bit of how the character designs are going to be for the anime. It looks good. Like, legitimately, character designs look fine. They look very accurate to, the manga. No problems whatsoever there. So, yeah, Oshi no Ko. I mean, gonna be wholesome. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be a very wholesome start. I'm excited. I'm legitimately excited for this series and to see fans' reactions to how good this really can be. Because man, oh man, Oshinoko is a fantastic manga. That's all I'm gonna say. So, yeah, I guess I'll leave it at that. I wanted to talk about this because obviously I'm a big fan of the original source. I wanted to kind of shout out the anime and let people kind of aware of this series, because I know there's some out there that have just no idea that this exists, or maybe are unaware that it's getting an anime, because there was leaks a while back with it, and I did briefly talk about it, but, yeah, I want to talk about Oshinoko. So, thank you so much for watching the video. This is a very brief one, but I'll see you guys tomorrow for Bleach Day. Be safe, stay healthy, Chibi out.